All right, so we're going to do the data export for the engagement and disengagement task. Okay, so we've gone through the procedure of checking to make sure that the AOIs are, located within the particular stimuli that they're affiliated with. We can actually skip that portion from here on out. So we're going to go straight to metrics export in the upper right-hand corner. Okay, so we need to export data from both the view and control trials and then separately for the response trials. So we're going to start from our select template for number 1, and we want to start with our AOI statistics. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the trial summary, and we're going to go and select our data set. So you're going to select out all the participants that you need. So you're going to deselect prior participants and go directly to the one that we just gathered data from. So go to unselect all visible and select June 29 and click apply filter. Okay. Now you're going to go to all stimuli, and again you're going to unselect all and then just pick out the control and the V trials here. So scroll to the top. Okay, so you're going to skip through any of the practice trials and start directly with anything that says control or anything that says disen V or engage V. Okay, and you're going to make a total of 72 selections. So scroll through and select all that you need. And then when you're done, you're going to go through and count up to make sure that you have the proper number of selections. Okay, I'm going to pause the video briefly while we go through our selection process. Okay, so now what we need to do is go through and select the metrics for exporting out the first fixation and total fixation data here. So you're going to deselect everything from the first few columns. Okay, so select trial and stimulus from the participant information column. Select participant from the participant information column as well. And then AOI name. And then go over to AOI details, and we want the entry time selected at the very top. And then scroll down and select the fixation time in milliseconds. Okay, and then go ahead and export. Okay, so we're still in the same folder that we were before for our prior saves from the video task. So we're going to save this as J29 underscore view. And then click save. Right. So now we're going to go back to our select data set. And then we're going to now go back and click on the selected for the stimuli, go to unselect all visible, and then we're going to go through and select out any of the response trials, so anything that's designated by an R. Okay, and there'll be a total of 48 of those trials, and then we'll count up to make sure that we have the correct ones. All right, so we've selected all of the response trials. Now we're going to go in and select our metrics. And basically we just have to deselect one thing from the metrics for the response trials, and that's going to be the fixation time from the AOI details. Because remember, for the response trials, we only care about the time of that first fixation that encompasses the shape surrounding the particular face for the disengage and engage task. So go ahead and click on export. And then here again, you'll just call this J29 underscore response. Okay, so now we have all of the data that we need exported for both the engage and disengage task as well as the video task, and then we can move on into Excel to process and transform some of the variables that we need for our full data